Let's now create the pattern on the surface. But first, I'm going to rename this sketch. I'm going to go to our sketches, scroll down, and rename sketch 56 to reference dash line. Next, I'm going to move up and go to our bodies and turn on side handle. Going to right view. Also, I'm going to turn on the visibility of our canvas. I'm going to delete this face. So once more, make sure that under select all and select through is active. So selecting this face, hitting delete. And now I'm going to go to create and select thicken. Now selecting this face. Now make sure that your arrow is pointed out. Thickness to be 0.5. Operation new body and hit OK. Next, I'm going to hit L to grab our line and select our YZ plane. I'm going to create a rectangle inside. Zooming in. Left click here. And I'm holding Control to disable the inferred constraints. Left click here. Left click here and left click here. Hitting escape. I'm going to hit R once more and select center rectangle. I'm going to drop our center point here. So make sure that your rectangle is encompassing all. I'm going to hit escape and hit E to grab our extrude tool. I'm going to select this profile. Now for direction, I'm going to select symmetric. Operation to be cut. Now for the distance, I'm going to select all. And hitting OK. I'm going to go to sketch and select center to center slot. Selecting our YZ plane. I'm going to drop our first point here and second point here. Zooming in. I'm going to key in 3, hitting enter. Next, we're going to dimension this one. I'm going to hit D. Selecting this construction line. And notice the symbol on my cursor. I'm going to left click once more to have an aligned dimension. I'm going to key in 24.5. Zooming out. Next, I'm going to hit D once more. I'm going to select this point and our origin. I'm going to drop our dimension here. I'm going to key in 3. So this is to have this point as our anchor point. Hitting escape. Now I'm going to go to sketch and select rectangular pattern. Now for the objects, zooming in, I'm going to create a window selection to select the slot. Now for the distance type, I'm going to select extent. And for direction, I'm going to grab our arrow down. Up to here. So take note of this point going here. Now for the quantity, I'm going to try the number of 10 and hit OK. So next, I'd like to rotate this one. I'm going to create a window selection first. Selecting our slots, hitting M, and rotate this one. And grabbing our planar handle and release. Hitting OK. Next, I'm going to hit R and grab our center rectangle. I'm going to drop our center point here. I'm going to create another rectangle. Make sure that the body is inside the rectangle. I'm going to hit E for extrude and select this profile. Now for direction, selecting symmetric, operation to be cut, distance to be all. And finally, hitting OK. So this is a number crunching task. And now we will move the slots to the face of our handle. Now let's hide this line first. So left click this one, right click and find in browser. So notice sketches is highlighted with this tiny parallel lines. I'm going to expand our folder and notice this one is also highlighted. So I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to hit M for move and create a window selection. So it's move bodies. I'm going to go to right view. So notice that our handle is slightly off. So what I can do, I can select set pivot and select our origin. So take note of the position of our manipulator. Left click and finally hit done. So to test, I'm going to move this one. And now I can input 100. Finally hitting OK. Next, I'm going to hide the visibility of our canvas. And expand our bodies folder. So I'm going to select body 102 up to 121, holding shift to select them all. I'm going to go to modify and select combine. I'm going to deselect this one just to make sure. Now for the target body, I'm going to move up and select frame. So operation join, new component and keep tools unchecked. I'm going to hit OK. And from here, we can add fillets to each of these slots. Now I'm going to zoom in, hitting F to grab our fillet, selecting this edge. I'm going to key in 0.3 and hit OK. So do the rest for all of the slots and the slots, and also you have the option to add fillets for these features.